Yep, just as you have seen on the thumbnail, it is true. Moon Kyung-min, our 23-year-old striker, whom we signed for free from a team in the K3 league known as Cheongju, is leaving us on a free to join a university league, a university team. He's going to join Kyung-hee University in the U League. Uh, don't have the database for this team, but it is a university, the Korean University League. I wish I could just give this guy is leaving us to join a university league. Okay, I quite understand because he is going to get paid, something we are not doing currently. He is going to get an appearance fee of 190, goal bonus of 30, a new substitute fee of 20. Well, I can't match that, to be honest. I think if I were a player, I would also go, but this is betrayal of the highest order. Good news, the transfer will go on Monday, the 1st of January. It is just Friday, the 11th of August. So we have him for the rest of the season. He will finish his season here. It's a future transfer, and then he will leave and head to the University League. But I still can't understand. This is painful. He's leaving us to go to a University League, considering they're paying him, and I have him on a free contract. I'm not paying him anything. No bonus, no clauses. He's just playing for free. I would also go, but the transfer is arranged. We are going to lose our key player at the end of this season. I mean, if we were to be moving up, I think his status would drop a little bit, considering we have a new striker in the squad. Elsewhere, we have also lost another player in Baek So-hyun. Yeah, Baek So-hyun has left us. He has joined FC Daybreak. He came to me with an issue. He had an issue about his playing time. I didn't react well to it, and he has just left. And now our scouts are telling us to only sign him as a last resort. He has gone to the K5 Seoul League. He has upgraded in just a couple of days. He's in leagues above us. So I won't complain. He is also just on an amateur contract on the same way, not getting paid, nothing is going on. Hello guys, it's your boy Kelly here. Sorry I did not run the introduction before. It is a while I've not run the introduction up to now. 2 minutes in. Okay, this is bad. Let's learn the introduction and see where so far we are in this season's league. So yes, in terms of transfers, those are the only two updates that we have. I have not I have not bought anyone ever since last time. I took a break a little bit. I think this is enough transfer ins for one season. I think because the season even is almost coming to an end. The games are few, but the weeks between them are the ones that I can say are many. Transfer out only that one, but we have yeah, I found a good player. The fact that Baek Sung-hyun is leaving us and going to FC Daybreak, I went to look for a replacement for him. So I found Choi Joo-young from Seoul Jongnan. I have already offered him a contract. I still have to wait for his response. I don't know how it's going to respond, but we hope that we can get this player. He has played for Seoul Jongnan in the K-League. He is from Germany. He has played for VfB Follingen. Not from Germany, he's Korean, but he has played in Germany. Another information is that as a central midfielder, he is quite good, but I plan on using him as a Meza or maybe attack or support. Meza on support maybe suits him better. He has good passing, good technique is quite low, work rate is okay, off the ball, low decisions, okay, acceleration. He can run. His stats at least matched at little bit of those one. Yeah, his stats are okay, so we'll have to wait and see whether he will accept our contract. So that's the only transfer news I have today. I want us to dive into the game today as soon as possible. I think I took up much of your time yesterday. No one always wants to see just too many transfer history, people talking about transfers and everything. So today let's dive into the game. And before we dive into the game, let us look at the history of what we have been doing. We left it out when we had played the last game against Cheongju Bongmyong Club. Yeah, we had played this game. We won by a margin of 5-1. That was a really good win. The next game that followed after that was the game against Cheongju Unsan Club, where we won by 2 goals to nil. Moon Kyung Min and Lee Kyung Ho on the score sheet. It was a game that we dominated, 18 shots to 6, 14 to 3. We still concede a lot of shots. I still have to find a way to shut the other opposition down, but because all of these shots they come to cost us at a point. Moon Kyung Min scored, Lee Kyung Ho scored. Now Moon Kyung Min is currently our top scorer. Then the game that followed that was against second placed Cheongju Chongho Football Club. These guys, they were the only team that were able to rival us for a title. We already met 3 times. We drew the first meeting 3-3. We beat them by 2 goals to 1 in the second meeting. Nothing much. It was also still a game that a couple of their goals were denied, as you can see here. They scored 1-2 goals that were denied for offside. These guys are a complete nuisance to me, and then they finally beat us. It's not about if they beat us, but how they beat us. This is really painful. We were leading 3-0 by the 54th minute. They scored 3 goals in 3 minutes. I still wonder how this happened. Then they came and won it later on in the 90th minute. For these guys, you just can't tell me. Yang Jun-woo scored the first goal from a free kick position. That was nice. Then we moved on, Yang Jun providing an assist to Baek Song-jin to make it 2-0. That was in the 33rd minute. We started the second half the stronger side. Kim Min-woo with a nice ball forward looking for Ryu Yeon-jeon, and Ryu Yeon-jeon sealed that. I knew the game was sealed, that it was 3-0. Then came this flurry of chances for them. In the 74th minute, Park De-young with a very beautiful goal. That was a nice goal. That was a really wonderful goal. Then all of a sudden, after the restart, it was just a restart highlight, and it was 3-2. Kim In-sik. It was 3-2. Then again another restart, and they were level. It was 3-3. Have you ever felt like closing down Football Manager and just ending the game or uninstalling it? That's the feeling I had when this goal went in. That really sealed it. That was painful for me. Nothing much in it. We lost 4-3. We had to lose at a point. We are never going to be invincibles. Though we could have been invincibles, we just didn't upgrade it into anywhere. It just slipped from our palms. Then at least we bounced back in the next game against Cheongju Atatak, whom we beat by 2 goals to 0. Then we went on to beat Cheongju Gagne Club by 3 goals to 1. A second win in at least a couple of weeks against them. I think we're just better than them. Then almost the same similar story that happened with the game against Cheongju Shanghai. We beat Cheongju Chongwon by 5 goals to 3. We were 4-1 at a point. They came back to make it 4-3. Then we came on to win it by 5 goals to 3 in the end. Moon Kyung Min with another hat-trick, meaning Moon Kyung Min is currently the club's top scorer, and unfortunately he is leaving us. So he has 15 goals in 13 games, 4 assists, 3 player of the matches, but we are losing him. What does that mean to the table then? We are currently first, only 3 points of Cheongju Chongho, who are our rivals and who we are playing this episode. And also we have a couple of, the gap between the second and the third is 11 points. That's a huge lot of points for that one club. So as the battle for that promotion spot is between 2 clubs, I thought I was going to be alone, but there is a rival. In terms of goals, Moon Kyung Min is the leading goal scorer for our club, but Shea Hong and Park De-young are really flying. They're scoring goals for fun. 19 goals in 16 games for both of them. Wow, I wonder how these guys are scoring all these goals. But in terms of average rating, 2 of our players are here. Assists, 2 of our players have 7 each, so we are strong in that suite. Player of the match, we have Baek Song-jin, who has 5, and shutouts, our keeper is the best. We also have player in the yellow cards, which is not really ideal, but we will take it. So This episode we are just looking to seal this playoff spot. It's going to be a really difficult game because the first game that we have is this game against Cheongju Bongmyeong Club, who are currently third, though they're 11 points behind Cheongju Chongho. We can't give them the leeway that they will just be there. In terms of team news for what we have Baek Sung Jin and Moon Kyung Min up front acting as our forwards, and then we have Ryu Yeon Jun in as the attacking midfielder. He has just become better than Koo Young Jae, and no one can rival him in that same position. So Ryu Yeon Jun takes the accolade at that particular position, and we are going to use him as of now because that's who we have. He has become a key instrument there. Our captain Song Chan Won will be playing as the Messiah. The fact that he's our captain still makes me use him for the rest of the season. I found him as the captain, and you just want to create a little bit of legacy, not eliminate the captain immediately, but that is subject to change in the next season, I think. So Song Chan Won will be playing as our Messiah in this game. He has done that for a couple of the matches, and I love it the way it is. And our box-to-box midfielder with the Yang Jun Mo. Then Jang Min takes the defensive midfield accolade. He has replaced Kim Chan Hee, who is currently on 1 yellow card away from suspension. And particularly Jang Min has played this position for a couple of the seasons, so nothing changes. Kim Min Woo and Hwang Jun Won are our wing backs who will be rising up the pitch. Kim Sang Woo, Lee Dong Hyuk are our centre backs. We have not changed them much. They are the two of the best. Jang Min is also one of them, but he is there, and Kim Chan Hee, also for a 1 yellow card away from suspension, is on the bench. Kim Ki Hwan, who is our right back with the mohawk, you remember in the previous episode dude had some couple of assists for us. He is currently in the reserve stage. So in this match, I can see Cheongju Byeongyong are playing a very defensive 3-5-2 formation. It will be hard to break down, but we will have to struggle to do so, because considering we are playing a narrow formation, going down the middle will not be easy for us, but we'll have to try, because that's what currently we have. We have to win this game if we still want to keep our title hopes, our hopes of the playoffs alive. It is necessary. We are heading to the 40th minute, and we have had no highlights so far in this game. I wonder why today the game is so boring. This league always has a flurry of highlights. Even the games that end up as 1-1, the highlights are always a lot, even if it is hitting the post. And while talking about that, we have our first highlight. Hwang Jun Won is on the ball currently across here. He lofts one into Moon Kyung Min. That's a nice ball. He had support in the middle but didn't go for it. But Song Chang Won has it, shoots, blocked, and it is cleared. Jang Min will collect, give it to Hwang Jun Won, who has the whole left wing to run into. Has support from Yang Jun Mo, gets it. Song Chan Won, and Song Chan Won shoots. Song Chan Won scores. You love to see such stuff. And the first highlight of the game is our first goal of the game. It took us 40 minutes to wait for a highlight, and we have scored in the 43rd minute of the game. It is really Football Manager. Sometimes I always feel like in this league, whenever I see a key highlight, it is a goal. And now we are on the attack again almost immediately. If we get a second here, we'll be really pleased, but it is cleared. Park Young Ma, chance for them to counter, but Jang Min intercepts. Lofts one. Will Moon Kyung Min get there? Yes, he does. He's faster than the defender. The defender tries to tackle. Lofts one. Baek Sung Jin scores, and it is 2-0. We have not scored any goal in the first 40 minutes, and then all of a sudden we have 2 goals in 2 minutes from 2 highlights. It's lovely that the highlights are going our side. If they start going against us, I'll start stressing again. As far as we know, a 2-goal lead is really, really small. If a 3-goal lead is the one that we can come back to be beaten by 4-3, what is a 2-goal lead then against the third team inside the league? Currently then, we have a really good advantage at halftime. 15 shots, 5 on target. They have 33 on target. According to the XG, we should be having more, but we just haven't converted the way we are supposed to. After halftime, there is a kickoff highlight. Really rare to say this, but once we see them, we always hope that there will be goals. Jang Min gives the ball to Kim Min Woo. Kim Min Woo trying to move forward, turns back, and has support from Kim Sang Woo. Baek Sung Jin lofts, but it is taken back to the keeper, all the way back to Wagda. He clears, collected. Kim Ji-young tries to clear. Ryu Yeon-jun takes it. He has support in front. Baek Sung-jin. He should score. He doesn't score. Has a chance to go 3-0 up. That's a waste. That's a painful waste. We deserved better. But then there's another highlight, the flurry of highlights that we are used to seeing. Baek Sung-jin sprints down the line in between the two defenders, cuts one back in for Song Chang-won, but it is straight at Wagner. Those were two huge chances, and now they have a highlight of their own. It's always a flurry of highlights like this once you start seeing them. And the one is lofted in. Shea Hong is inside here. Shea Hong is currently the top goal scorer in the league, and he adds to his accolade. That is 20 for him. I blame it on the chances that we have not taken. We have had the chances, all the chances. If you look at that XG, I mean, we are the better side. I don't know why we are not converting the shots that we have. And currently now it is 2-1. This game is now hanging on a cliff line. Let me pause and make some changes. I have just paused to make a couple of changes and a couple of instructions, and there is another highlight. Why is Football Manager always torturing me like this? Let's finish this highlight and then I can do that. But in the meantime, I think I'm just going to shout for them to demand more. Maybe it should go in when they're playing. Kim Ji-young lofting one forward. If they score to make it 2-2, I will feel wasted. This game would have just really gotten to my nerves. Jang Min back to Yang Jun Mo. Lofts one forward straight at Wagner. Wagner clears, but the ball goes straight to Kim Min-woo, who takes it forward. Baek Sung-yoon here. Baek Sung-yoon should score and he hits the outside of the post. Can we score a third, please? We need a third goal. Otherwise, we're just going to go home the same way we did in the previous game. These guys are no joke. They're a good team. Wagner to take the goal kick. The highlights are still here. It's the 56th minute. We have had a flurry of highlights. Moon Kyung-min finds Ryu Yeon-jun. He should score. He's intercepted. Baek Sung-jin is in. Baek Sung-jin misses. How many chances are we going to miss today? How many, if I may just ask? Just look at the match momentum. We are above these guys. They don't even have chances. And then we are just throwing away all the chances that we have. Even by the time they scored that goal, we had the better match momentum. Wang Jun-won stands over the corner, lofts it in, and it is cleared by Lee Sung-won out for another corner. We haven't scored any goal from a corner. I just don't know whether our team is capable. Is he going to go short? I can see the player. No, he's going to go to the far post. It doesn't help. Ryu Yeon-jun now has it. Lee Dong-hyuk has Song Chang-won. Will he shoot? He attempts to, but finds Baek Sung-jun. And have we? It's a penalty. Oh, I'm going to change him. We remember Lee Kyung-won missing the penalty last time. Baek Sung-jin has a penalty of 6, finishing of 12. Let's trust him. Let's trust him. It's a chance for us to go 3-1 up. Baek Sung-jin standing over the penalty with a chance to make it 16 goals, and I think I'm going to add penalty training in the training for the club. I'm going to add that for the first time in this career mode. I'm going to modulate the training session myself, add penalty taking as a training session, and then maybe we can start scoring some penalties. We have missed 2 penalties, 2 different people. That's a nice ball. Moon Kyung-min, that's a cool and calm finish. At least he makes up for the penalty missed by his striking assistant. And it is now 3-1. It should have been 4. Yeah, I feel bad about the fact that we have not scored any penalties so far this season. We have the worst penalty record in the league. 0 out of 2 penalties scored by 2 different players. But at least we are 3-1 up. I hope we can hold on. I'm not touching it. I'm not changing anything. We have 5 minutes to go, and there is a highlight. Football Manager just loves being torturous, doesn't it? And this is why I always say, this is why we always need many goals. That I saw that from a million miles away. That is why we always need a lot of goals in such games. Let me tell them to focus. For the past 5 minutes are a lot. We saw that from the previous game. 5 minutes are very, very many. That was a really calm finish from Song Hyun-jin. You might have thought our keeper Baek Jung-hyun could have done better, but it was just above him. 5 minutes are coming. 5 minutes will come, and 5 minutes will go, and we are going to survive. to win the game by 3-2. We didn't play our best. That's the only thing I can say. We missed a penalty. We allowed 2 chances from absolutely nowhere. We had a couple of players in the sevens. Hwang Junwon didn't perform his best. He even got a yellow card. Best performance Moon Kyung. But if you look at the XG chart, we underperformed, and I hate it. We underperformed massively. I really hate what I've seen from this team today. Anyway, good result. We have a win. Another news just in: Han Jung Hyun has left us to join Yum Song Samsung. Yeah, we had this guy. He was one of our backups, and just didn't really fit into the squad. He has decided to go to Yum Song Samsung after I realized that we won't get him enough game time. It's the same division, and Yum Song Samsung currently, I think they're first on their side. His ability currently was just not good enough. Yeah, Yum Song Samsung are currently first. Their media prediction is was second, and they're first by a really huge margin of points. So yeah, we may meet our former player in the playoffs rounds, because they have a 9-point gap between them and Yumsong Boyong. So the preliminaries are not yet out. In terms of transfers, Choi Ju Young is the only one who will be joining us on January. We have sealed his contract. He will be joining us from Seoul Jugnang and from the K4 League, and that is a transfer meant to go through in January 1st. And in January, we are leaving one player. His polygon is a bit awkward, still too small. I think that's what we get for this level that we are and the reputation that we have. Those are the scouting players that we can get. But we will increase our reputation and get better players in front. But Choi Ju Young joins us in January next year. In terms of the games that we have played, it is only one game so far, and that is the game against Chongjin Yunsun Club. We left when we played the Chongchu Club that we had won. Then we went to play Chongjin Yunsun, a game that we won by 5-3, and it was another dramatic late win. We have played them thrice already. We have only one meeting to go. We won the first one 3-2, won the second one 2-0, and now we have won this one by 5-3. What I mean by dramatic win is that going into the 88th minute, they were leading by 3-2. Lee Jae-hoon opened the scoring. As you can see, it was a completely rotated side, a very much rotated side. The likes of Moon Kyung-min were out and Baek Sung-young. So Lee Woo-jin and Im Ki-young were here, equalized for them, and then went on forward. Lee Jae-hoon's goal was cancelled. Park Jae-young made it 2-2 right before halftime. Then again, I thought it was going to go halftime 2-2. It went to halftime actually 3-2, Kim Jong-young with the goal, and then Moon Kyung-min and Lee Jae-hoon won it for us late on in the game, in the 88th, 90th plus 3rd and 90th plus 5th minutes. Hat-trick for Lee Jae-hoon, and that was a really good performance from him. 2 late goals that at least gave me the step up. If you look at the XG story, we were the better favorites, and we just didn't perform as we were expected to. We were going to bottle another one, but that one just leaves us. We have a game against Cheongju Chongho, the guys who are a nutshell in our cage. So they're the team that has been giving us a lot of problems. They currently are only 3 points behind us, and between them and the third there is a 14-point gap, so 13-point gap. So that's demanding, because they are currently the only team rivaling us for this playoff spot. We have met thrice already. We have met twice. Cheongju Chongho, we have beaten them. That's 3 times before. We have won one, they have won one, and we have drawn another. The result here will be detrimental to tell us who is the better of who. As this match we go, we really deserve a win. A draw wouldn't be that bad, but I really want a win. So I have switched things up. I am going to my 5-3-2-3. It's actually a 3-4-3 formation with wing backs and 3 defenders, 2 midfielders. One is a box-to-box midfielder, and 3 strikers up front. Baek Sung-jin, Lee Jae-hoon, and Moon Kyung-min playing the striker roles. Kim Min-woo and Hwang Ju-won playing the wing backs, and Song Chang-won and Yang Jun-mo as our box-to-box midfielders and ball-winning midfielders. I would have loved to use maybe a Karileo or a Messiah in this position, but I just want they just don't fit the roles. So maybe just use them the way they are, traditional box-to-box midfielder and a ball-winning midfielder. But yeah, Yang Junmo can play as a Karileo on support, maybe switch it up to that, but nah, I think I'm just going to let him play as a ball winning midfielder. I don't want to risk this. Is him playing as a carry Leo, or maybe if I were just to leave it for him. It has been a while since I have seen the startup screen looking like this. I don't know if it is one of my other management games that I have been doing this, but that stands for that. Chungju are going with the wingers. As you can see, that's what I was trying to prevent, because if we played the traditional style that we are used to, they would overload the wings and we would be seriously struggling. And in the 3rd minute, there is a free kick for them. Kim In Shik stands over this one. He shoots, it goes over the bar, luckily. It's only the 3rd minute and already there is a highlight. That just tells you how dramatic you expect this game to be. And now in the 8th minute there is another one. The ball is moved forward, but it is collected. Yang Jun Mo collects it, gives it to Lee Dong Hyuk, who tries to have it forward. He just intercepted. Kim In Shik now has it, a chance for them to counter. He sees the run from Park De Jong. Park De Jong is in, and Park De Jong opens the scoring for them. The floodgates are open, and unfortunately they are open on our side of the city. Wow, this doesn't feel right. This is really bad. Or is it because of the tactical change? We'll just have to see how it plays out. If the first half ends and we have done nothing, I think the second half we are going to switch things up and just go back to our traditional, how we are used to doing things. But here comes Moon Kyung Min. Oof, that was a nice shot. Was it topped over? No, it was not. It just flew over the bar. That was a poor attempt. A good attempt, but it was poorly executed. We have a throw-in. Yang Jun Mo collects, crosses one into the box, and Moon Kyung Min is there to make it 1-1. Beautiful. It has taken a while ever since we conceded, but we have equalized, and you can see the green happy faces. The players are smiling. It's a nice cross from Yang Jun Mo. What is this camera angle? And then look, Moon Kyung Min just converts, and that, I think, is his 18th goal of the season. Yeah, we are dominating this game. I don't know why we are still not so high up, but we are dominating this game. We deserve more than what we are currently viewing, and it is the half-hour mark. It is still 1-1. Hopefully we can change things. Here comes Park Dong Hyuk. It's given straight to Lee Dong Hyuk, who finds Yang Jun Mo, gives it to Song Chang Won, gives fine to Baek Song Yeon. Baek Song Jin should score, and he doesn't score. That was a must score goal, but it goes out for a corner, which Lee Kyung Ho will take. That was a good save, by the way. I'm not determining that it was a bad attempt. It was a good attempt, but that was a good save. Song Chang Won just hooves it over the bar. Oh, it was deflected. I thought he just hit it like flying way into the stands. Lee Kyung Ho now stands over another corner. Can anything come of this? Actually, no, it is cleared again. Now Song Chang Won has it, and the highlight just ends. Football manager, right? We have 3 minutes till halftime, and we have 2 more additional. It is going to go to halftime as at 1-1. I feel like we could have done better. Looking at the XG, we just had to do better. Is it that the defense is just good enough, or our players don't know how to convert? 14 shots to on target, 6 to on target. We should be doing better. Here comes Yang Jun Mo. Baek Song Jin lofting one forward. Lee Jae-hoon is in. Lee Jae-hoon, he should be scoring. This guy has been in a goal drought for a while, and he doesn't want to score even if given the chance. I brought in a 3-striker system to give all of them a chance to do this, and they are just not doing it. 20 minutes to go, it is still 1-1. Is there anything to change? I'm going to make a couple of substitutes. Lee Dong Hyuk will be replaced by Song Soo-jin, and then I'm saying if I can replace Lee Kyung Ho, but I need that detrimental center back, and he's just the person. Song Chang Won is a bit fatigued, although he's performing quite well. I would love to bring on Koo Young Jae, and I'm going to change him back into an advanced playmaker role and see whether he can have what to provide for us from that particular position and help us at least win this game. In particular, Lee Jae-hoon is also going to come off, and Park Jae-young is going to come in because Lee Jae-hoon has just not had it in this game. A rating of 6. Let's give Park Jae-young a chance and see whether he can rescue us from this detriment. 5 minutes to go. There is nothing that is happening. Nothing is happening. What do? I'm going to shout, demand more, and then I'm going to change the mentality to attacking. I don't know whether it will come back to bite me, but if it does, I will hate myself. 4 minutes. that will come and 4 minutes that will go. It's a 1-1 draw. It's not the worst result in the entire world, considering we are playing one of the best teams in the league, but we deserved to win this match. 22 shots, 6 on target. We just couldn't hit the target, could we? They had 12 on target. The XGs are not miles wide. 2 goals scored early and why enough. Just look at the XG in the second half. We were the better side. We deserved better, more goals, but we just couldn't produce them. Our shooting boots were not on for today like the previous game where we won by 5-3. So that's not impressive. We have only 2 players on the sevens. They have 3 of their players. Park De Jong currently having 25 goals, the top scorer of the league. Young John Mo is the top scorer for us. And then now the game against 청주, that was not really the result that we wanted, but we will take it. Going into the final 5 games, we are only 3 points above them. Next up we have Chengdu Atatürk. I will play the rest of the league games off camera and then we will come back, because currently we have 3-point gap between them. The last few games are against the teams that are way below us, so I expect us to win those particular games. So I'm not being complacent, but I think we can win it. I believe that we can win it. So we will play all the games off camera and then come back for the playoffs. Even though if there is some dramatic change in events, I will inform you. We will come back maybe for some dramatic change in events here in these particular games that remain. But for now, we are in mind that we are just going to play the rest of the season the way it is and come back for the playoffs, because I believe we can seal a playoff spot. But in particular, we have not had a bad season. It has been a good season. We have lost only 1. We have drawn 4 so far. The rest of the games are still to tell us. A 24-game season, 20 games played, 19 games played, and only Cheongju have given us a run for our money. It's not really bad, but I think we could do better than what we have done against this team in particular. In terms of transfers, nothing that much will change. I don't plan on buying any players. I know a couple may leave us towards the end of the season, but I don't plan on buying anyone. We will have to save it for next season, and that in particular is because of our finances. Our finances are at a negative 20,000 currently. I've not been paying keen attention to the finances of this club, considering we are receiving only 30,000 in terms of sponsorships. Now next year we may be starting with a budget of only 12,000, and all of that cost has just been going to scouting. As you can see, in the previous month we have had 5,200 spent on scouting. That is the particular reason I decided to shut down all the scouting activities. We have spent $31,000 on scouting this season. I have cancelled all scouting activities that are going on. If you look at the scout priorities, there is no one that I have, and the recruitment focuses, we have 0 that are active. But we are still digging into the money. The scouting budget is at 6,000. I think we have spent more than that. So yeah, we have had the particularly wonderful episode, but it has not gone according to plan. I wanted to win both games and just give us an edge. But thanks so much guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, click that like button below, hit the subscribe button, and for more notifications of more episodes.